From cradle to confessional.
This is Messy Since Birth.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Amalia.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, messy babies.
Hey, twin. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I could be better. But we'll get into it.
We're here.
Yeah. We showed up today.
We did.
What's your mess of the week?
I have two.
Okay.
Okay. Let's start off with in the mornings after I just open my eyes,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to have conversation with anyone.
Right.
I need to open my eyes, refresh my eyes for a second, and then I need to do my TikTok scrolls.
Okay. It's a ritual.
And then maybe later once I've got up and, started eating breakfast and
Brush
drank
your
some
teeth.
coffee and
Yes.
do those things, then we can talk.
Right.
But to just instantly talk is insane. Insane.
I understand.
Yeah. Second mess. This is our last talk for 2 weeks.
What? What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna be talking to myself very soon. Me and the wall.
You and the wall are gonna be talking about the shows.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna talk about the shows for 2 weeks, so I'm very sad.
But on the bright side, we do have 2 really fun episodes. So don't worry, we're not going to leave you hanging for 2 weeks. That's so disrespectful, so nasty, and so rude. So we have 2 things coming for you for while we're out.
And they're really fun.
Yeah. Very game show style.
It's a game. Mm-hmm.
So you better tune in.
Yep. What's your mess of the week?
Okay, well, I have 2 as well. And let me start with the worst one. It was brought to my attention. Let me just back it up. After Love Island ended, I removed them from my life mentally, physically, and spiritually. Okay,
As you should.
I really don't keep up with them. But it was brought to my attention that Voldemort the whore is wifed up. And my thoughts on that are, how do you block someone on Instagram? Like, block their name, block everything about them. I'm so sick of seeing her. Okay. So she gets asked to be someone's girlfriend. It's this big display of these white roses and candles, and it's like, be mine. And she is on her knees crying, falling out. Where is your daughter? You've been everywhere but home.
I am so disconnected from Voldemort, the whore, Love Island cast members that I have no clue what you're talking about.
So remember Netflix? She can't talk about because Netflix. Yeah. So that boy officially asked her to be his girlfriend. Mind you, he was already getting the milk for free. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with getting the milk for free, but why are you on your knees crying like that?
Like she got engaged. Like he asked for your hand in marriage. It's because she's never had a boyfriend. It's because she's never had a boyfriend.
But that's still crazy. Imagine spending $5,000.
Giving her body up to any and everyone, and no man has ever wanted to be connected to her in a relationship.
And you know what? Yeah, look it up. I hope it works out, because what a slap in the face it would be for her.
Off the market. Okay, yeah. This picture is disgusting.
Can you describe the picture?
This is why I do not like her or Louis Louis.
Oh, that's his name.
That's
Louis.
his
Yeah, you got to
name.
say it with that accent.
Yeah.
Louis.
This is why I don't like either one of them. Okay, so the picture is her in these short shorts, a bikini top. You could see the bikini hanging, like the bikini bottoms hanging,
Mhm.
and they're standing face to face with their tongues sticking out at each other
Eesh.
and just looks like slimy and nasty.
And when people like post pictures like that, I just be like, y'all are you're trying to prove to us that things are very saltine cracker in the bedroom. Like, e- I just feel like freaky people don't need to do all that. Like, what are
They
you trying
This
to
is
prove to
so
us?
weird. This is so
Beyond.
weird.
Right. But once again, where's your daughter? You missed her birthday already. You missed I don't know if she missed the first day of school, but I know you weren't there for pickup. I have
She
no
went
problem with single mothers getting out there and dating as long as you keep up with your kin.
she went home to see the daughter to make that TikTok,
How many months ago?
and now she hasn't seen her since. Get off my phone.
Yeah. So that's my first mess of the week. But if anybody knows how to, I know like celebrities say like, oh, I totally blocked this word from
Yeah,
Instagram. Let me know how to do it.
she's totally blocked from everything. So I never seen this. I'm on the Messy Since Birth Instagram. And that's how I'm seeing
Uh,
this.
that explains it. Yeah, I, mm, okay, but that's my first mess of the week. The
Wow.
second mess of the week has to do with sports. And this is any sport in general. Okay.
Okay.
It really, really grinds my gears when you're watching like a game and someone is like, I could do that. That's super easy. Da, 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 da. Oh, like, come on. I want you to run a mile under 16 minutes, okay? And then I want you to come back and speak.
Hmm.
I don't know why it irritates me so much, but it's like, you have no idea what you're talking about. That's like me watching the Olympics and being like, that performance on the bar, not top tier. Like, I could do that in my sleep. Meanwhile, I haven't done gymnastics in how many years? Like, let's get real. That's just my mess of the week. And that's why I watch sports by myself.
Yeah.
Because I
That's
can't deal
always
with it.
been my frustration with men online because I am very much I watch women's sports.
Yeah.
And men online will watch women's basketball players, women's soccer players.
Mm-hmm.
You play at your local YMCA,
Barely.
and you're telling me that you could go one-on-one with Asia Wilson, Brittany Griner, Angel Reese, Diana Taurasi. You're telling me that you could go one-on-one with these people and you are on your couch playing Madden.
Right.
You're playing
Right.
NBA 2K and you can go one-on-one with them and think that you're going to beat them? Okay. All right.
And I think it's just a man thing. I really do think it's just
It is.
a man egotistical thing because I've never seen a woman be like, oh, well, there are some of y'all out there. A pick me. So
pick
let me
me.
take that back.
Mm-hmm.
I know a pick me would be, yeah. Me. Anyway. That's my mess of the week. Stop it. Stop that crap. Run. Stop.
Run, stop. You look stupid.
Stupid
Stop,
right now.
Please stop.
Are you friends with her? Are you friends with her?
Tell me. Are you friends with her?
Bonk.
Stop. Stop.
Okay, y'all. All right, let's get into it. At the top, we're going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. I feel like I need to put this as the first thing I say. I will no longer be watching any of Brandon and Julia's segments because it was all a lie. It was all a lie. So she's pregnant.
Oh.
And you I'm pissed off, actually. All of that drama just for you to end up pregnant like 3 months later. Girl, shut up. Now you've really pissed me off, so I will not be speaking about them anymore. I hope they have a great pregnancy and peaceful, healthy birth. Goodbye. All right, so let's. I was honestly, it's just like you abused me for weeks. And just to say, hey guys. Anyway,
You know who you haven't talked about
who?
lately? Tiger Lily and her man.
We have not seen them in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, that is a really good point. Damn, I really forgot about Tiger Lily and Adnan. um, yeah, after the baby was born, I guess they kind of went into hibernation for a minute.
Okay.
Although it was different when Lauren and Alex had their kid on 90 Day. Like, they were at the house, I feel like, the next week.
Oh.
So, well, Adnan's a little bit crazy, so he probably said, no, we're done.
No cameras. Yeah.
Yeah. Which, okay. I have no problem with people not wanting to show their kids. More
Right.
power to you.
Period.
But yeah, we'll start with Jasmine and Matt. Gino was not in this episode.
At all.
Praise be.
Wow.
Praise be. Although he will be in next week's episode. But I mean, 1 week away from him.
Holy
thank you.
moly.
Yeah. So Jasmine and Matt, they're in Florida. And her belly has popped. I don't know how far along she is, but she's pretty far along because further into the episode, they go get ultrasound. Anyway, they're at the beach. Mind you, she's been vegan for 12 years, but she's been like craving meat because when you're pregnant, it doesn't matter what type of diet you had before. You're going to eat what you need to eat. So Matt decides to bring a bag of ribs to the beach and is like, oh, Jasmine, try it. So she tries it. Next thing you know, she's inhaling the whole rack of ribs. And I'm like, girl, you're going to mess your stomach up. You haven't had meat in 12 years and you're starting with pig? Okay. And you're pregnant? I just know she was hurting that night. So they're sitting on the beach. They get to talking about what they want to do about the baby. Matt's like, I really want it to be a boy, blah, blah, blah. So he's like, and you need to breastfeed the baby. I'll tell you what, one of my biggest pet peeves is when someone with a penis tries to tell me what to do with my body.
Period.
Don't
do it.
What did Iyanla say? Not on my watch.
On my watch. Not on my watch.
Literally. That's the only thing I could think. And Jasmine was like, I've never breastfed any of my other kids. I'm not going to breastfeed this one. And mind you, she has big implants. Can she even breastfeed, right? That's my first thought. But the second one is, if she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't have to. And what I'm going to need Matt to do is shut the hell up because fed is best. I don't care what way you're feeding your baby. As long as the baby is fed. You're not going to put that pressure on someone postpartum, oh, you need to breastfeed. Why don't you do it? How about that?
If he could, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't. And that's what I'm saying. If men could breastfeed, they wouldn't. Because it's work.
It's work.
So, shut up. So like I said, they go to the ultrasound. I already said Matt really, really, really wants a boy. Okay. That's not how it works, but wish upon a star.
All right.
Well, it's a girl. And his reaction is not nice.
Telling. It's
very telling. Very. And men like that are weird because you just want to mold that little boy into the nastiest, misogynistic little freak out there. I feel like men who are very indifferent about the gender of their kids, those are the best fathers because you don't have these preconceived notions of what your kid is going to be or do. So Matt, get it together. Also, found out he was Romanian. So a Romanian and a Panamanian baby. I've never heard of that. I love that combo. excited to see what happens. um, okay, moving on to one of my favorites, Georgie and Darcy. It's just really something about them. They're
Oh,
like
we haven't heard about them in a while either.
right. They're like a fungi. They just grow on you. You know, like that's the best way I can explain it. So, Georgie's parents are throwing them a 1-year wedding anniversary party. Um, and it was not that bad. The most awkward parts of the night were when Darcy's sister Stacy and Florian walked into the venue first, and I think people were assuming that that was Darcy with another man, so everyone was like really quiet. I don't know if that was just the editing, but the way that it looked, it was like, this is weird. Like,
do they look
nobody's
that much
talking.
alike?
No.
Okay.
Like, their plastic surgery is so different, they're not identical anymore.
I was just ready to say, because they both have had like so much work done that I
Right.
wonder if they could even look alike.
No. And so that's what Stacey said. She was like, they probably think that we look alike. And I'm like, whatever floats your boat, girl, but I can tell you all apart super easy, especially with the hair too, because Stacey has got her hair under control. So, all right, they do the traditional thing. It's cute. It's fun. Darcy ends up getting blasted. Okay. This woman was so drunk. So at the end of the night, you know, everyone could tell like she was pretty wasted. So she gets to the table and she's like, you know what? I just want to be me, you know? Just let me be me. Just let me be me. And it's quiet, mind you. And
What
so
does that
Georgie's like,
mean?
okay. Right. Okay. So Georgie's like, okay, let's go. So she's saying bye. She's like, bye, daddy. Bye, mommy. I love you. Talking to Georgie's parents. And they're just kind of like, good night. So she gets so drunk, she throws up outside of the wedding venue, outside of the van.
Too old.
I know. But you know what? When I turn 50, I can do whatever the hell I want. I don't care. As long as my kid is doing well in her life, I can do whatever the hell I want. I've done my job. So if I want to get so drunk that I throw up outside of my Sprinter van, I will do so.
Period.
But yeah, period. I'm grown. So it was cute. That night it did feel like Georgie actually did like the company of Darcy. Usually you could just tell he's over her. So we'll see so next episode, allegedly he just kind of leaves her in Bulgaria. He's like, I have things that I have to take care of before we leave, and he won't tell her. And so she's like, what? Like, why are you being like that? So we'll see what happens. Let's get to Lauren and the Floridian. I'm just going to call them the Floridian crew. So Lauren meets up with Yara, and Lauren is like, so she apologizes and she's like, I'm just so disgusted at what happened at your launch party. And I was sitting there like, why are you acting like you were not involved?
Right.
You're part of your disgust. I hope you are, because you were in the mix. So stop trying to pin it on other people. What? So, Lauren is talking to Yara and she's like, you know, I'm really upset that you threw me under the bus about what we said about Andre. And here she goes. She said, I never said he was a horrible person, but we all agreed he was a dick. I'm like, okay, semantics. You were still talking trash.
Still talking trash, girl.
I'm just like, if you said what you said, why are you mad that Yara brought it up? If you said it, stand up.
Stand on business. Up. What's not clocking
right
to you?
Exactly, JB. Is it not clocking to you? Or whatever the hell he said. Yeah, I'm like, if you said it, own it. Here go, like Lisa Rinna. Own it. Just own it. You said it. It's out there. Um, so yeah, Yara wants to plan a ski trip for the Floridian crew to go and um work on things. Uh, not the
What?
pizza delivery. Anyway, so that is the end of it. Next week should be interesting. I don't know. This show is something's up this season, and I don't know how to explain it. I just don't know how to explain it. But we'll move on.
All right, you guys, we're back for another week of Salt Lake City Housewives. Episode 2, Season 6.
I cannot believe we're on season 6, truly.
Truly. And
Like,
we have our full cast is here now because Lisa Lyon Barlow is back, baby.
woo, woo, woo. She just should have stayed off this whole season.
Stayed away.
It's giving Jen Shaw. Sorry.
Now, when Angie said that, she said it as a joke.
I'm not joking.
She was not trying to like
Right.
hit below the belt, or she was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
Some people did not take it as that. Heather.
Oh.
So where do we even begin? Where do we begin?
I guess we could pick up from breakfast.
Okay.
So they're all sitting there. Heather is saying how she's so excited that her last daughter is going off to college. Like, she can finally move on from that part of her life. She doesn't have to be mom and dad anymore. Period. Great. And then Bronwyn says, okay, I understand that. For me, I don't want that. I'm trying to keep my daughter in the house. But when she said that she moved in the girlfriend's boyfriend to convince her to stay in the house, I said, Bronwyn, you really are a fool. You let those dogs shit all over your house and you moved your daughter's boyfriend in? Are you okay?
Heather took that very personally.
Because Heather feels guilty. Go to therapy.
Go to therapy. I don't know why she took it like it was a personal attack on her. I didn't take Bronwyn saying it like that at all.
No, it's
but
because Heather
was
feels guilty.
Heather feels guilty.
Which she shouldn't. If you are happy to be an empty nester,
be
that
happy.
Is okay. If you know that you've raised your kids well enough, that's okay for you to be happy. Stop internalizing shit. Go to, what is it called?
Well, we're not sponsored by them, so
well,
until we get that sponsor, we're not sending anyone to their website.
Bleep. I heard there's. Oh, I ain't gonna say it because I do not have the money for a lawsuit.
So, for me, I feel like this is perfect for Heather because we've watched her on this show for 6 seasons now. Not date anybody.
I don't think that's going to change.
I need it to change. I need something exciting to happen in Heather's life other than Ozempic and teeth.
Well, she went to Miami U tailgate. She's living her best party girl life.
Moving on.
You wanted to change there. She's back in college.
Moving right along. And she acts like it. She acts like it.
Look, that Ozempic shrunk her brain. Because, darling, you're grown. I don't get the high school shit.
I don't get it.
I wanted to talk about Whitney. For me, and maybe it's because I have financial anxiety and I don't know where that comes from, but I do. There is no way on God's green earth I would ever go all in on a business with my spouse. For us to put all our money into something with kids? Hell no. one of us got to put it all in, and the other one has to be.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
And now she's like, I'm trying to work. I can't be a stay-at-home mom because I need to work to pay for my... Whitney's voice annoys me. I need to work to pay for my kids.
No tea, no shade. These housewives are so annoying when it comes to that. It's like you have to work what? You have to take pictures for Instagram for your sponsorships. You are not leaving the home.
You're not leaving
Please
the home.
stop. And if you are working at Swig, cool. Do what you got to do.
So, anyways, back to them.
She needs to hill.
She's hilling. We're gonna see not Whitney, Lisa and Heather go sit down to talk about the RV trip. Okay, first of all,
how weird.
They walk into this restaurant. They're ready to hug each other. Do you notice the two black ladies sitting at the table?
Yes.
Baby, was that me and you, Core, or what? The way they looked these bitches up and down, I said, where are the rest of the black women in Salt Lake City to look at these people like they're crazy every time they walk into a room?
And we will get to that fact very soon. Because
hilarious. I was dying because that woman, she looked Heather head to toe.
And like Heather's outfit, it was very cute. Like I feel like I would wear something like that. But it's just like the way I just cannot believe that they're BFFs. Like I just feel like Lisa's very opportunistic.
Yes.
Because you hated Heather.
You've always hated Heather, and now you guys are sitting at lunch, and Heather is bringing all the bones.
No, Heather is a dog playing fetch with Lisa.
Playing fetch with Lisa.
Why do you need to bring her back everything like a good puppy?
And then for her to sit there and say, I know that Lisa would do the same for me. She keeps saying that as if Lisa has that kind of reputation to do that for anyone.
Right.
So why are you thinking that she would do that? Number one. Number two, Heather is playing the game perfectly because when Lisa said, did Meredith stick up for me? And Heather just goes, oh, Meredith, you're wrong. You're dead wrong for that.
Yeah.
But because in that moment, she could have even said, Brittany stuck up for you.
Right. She didn't want anybody to know. Or she didn't want Lisa to know.
She wanted to have the shine.
But back to the Meredith point, I don't know why Lisa would ever expect Meredith to stand up for her. Like, after what happened, was it season 3?
I think it was 3.
If you ever think we will ever be that close again, you're wrong. Because if I actually do believe what Lisa said was true, because they were so close, if you know that, and you got mad at me, and that's what you choose to do is spill my business.
Have a hot mic moment and spill my business. I'm never defending you ever.
Ever.
We can be friends, but
we can be cordial.
I'm not gonna stand up for you when they're sitting here shit talking you.
Right. Hell no. And then I thought it was funny that so Heather is like trying to defend Lisa, saying all this stuff that Lisa would do the same. And then here goes Lisa, pretty much being like, everyone in this group, including you, Heather, are below me. Like, that's what you want to stick up for? Okay. Yep. Just say you want friends.
And nothing that they're saying is true because every case that I've had has been dismissed. Do they even have the brain width to even know what being dismissed from court is? Lisa talks like she is so much better than everyone. She literally said she was above everyone.
Yeah.
And girl, you are literally giving Jen Shaw right now.
Exactly. And I think that's why she was so triggered when she was told that, because she's like sitting back like, oh my gosh.
Yep.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you are. And
From top to bottom, it's Jen.
oh yeah, except this. Well, this. I just there's something about Lisa that makes me crave water. Like I want to drink it because her skin is quite dry. I
And
think.
she revealed
Yeah.
that she gets
Oh, the threads.
the threads
Yeah.
to pull her face back.
Just get a facelift.
Yeah.
And
Everything.
maybe.
Her hands are dry, her face is dry.
Yeah.
It's because she drinks a lot of soda.
Okay.
And she doesn't drink little soda. She drinks those
The big ones.
big gulps.
Yeah, it's just and I honestly I love her hair color. I would just love her to get some curtain bangs because the straight bust down middle part
Played. The confessional look with the braids.
was that a wig?
I hope so.
I think it was a wig.
She should fire whoever put that look together.
And the makeup. Girl, that eyelash, I said, "Okay. What is going
Well, first
on?"
of all, I thought she had a black eye, and I was like, what's happening
Right.
here? She looked very disgruntled.
Listen, when you are a liar and you are being called out and having your toes held to the fire, things start to fall apart.
Yeah.
Things start to fall apart. So she's not going to be looking like the normal Lisa.
No. Um Very touching moment between Mary and Robert
Mm,
Jr.
yeah.
Robert Jr.
I don't know. Like, I feel like if Mary, she's a great mom to have in a situation like this because I would have never expected Mary to be this open and calm and
So calm.
accepting.
So
I thought that
calm.
she would like lose it. So I think I'm glad that.
What I love about how Mary is handling this situation is she's not saying, "What did I do?" Like, she's not making it
Mhm.
all about herself.
Right.
She is
Exactly.
genuinely concerned about the well-being of her son. When he
Yeah.
said that he smoked the weed, she didn't go, "Why would he smoke the weed? What could I
Right.
have done?" Like, she didn't make
N-
it all about herself, and you have so many mothers who will just or parents in general who just
mhm.
their child's situation now becomes, what did I do wrong?
Right.
And
Exactly. Like
it's
she's
not how
giving
it's
him
supposed to
space.
be.
Right.
Exactly. So I love that moment between Mary and Robert Jr. Yeah,
I
Mary's a
just
good mom.
she is. She is an amazing mom because for her kid to feel that comfortable to
Yes.
come to their mom to talk like that,
Yes.
she's a great mom.
Yeah.
I just want to know what's going on with the wife
Right.
cuz I low key, I don't know. I just feel like everything happened really fast. Like
Yes.
him getting married and then this issue getting worse. So hopefully things
Because the
start to get
wife
better.
also played a part in, like, they were toxic with each other doing the drugs.
Right. So if they're
So,
still together and he, you know, that could be an issue. But, people only get help when they want it. And it seems like he's moving towards that. Um, so we'll see.
wishing him the best of luck.
No, seriously. But on a lighter note, the sit down with Heather and Bronwyn.
Heather, again, watching Bronwyn enter the restaurant and sitting in the car like, "Lord, give me the strength," or whatever she
For
said.
what? Like,
Girl, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do
exactly. And like, if Heather can become butt buddies with Lisa, she can absolutely be friends with
with
Bronwyn. The only
Bronwyn?
reason she doesn't like Bronwyn is because Lisa told Heather not
Does
to like
Yep.
Bronwyn. They
Yeah.
have no issues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, get a backbone.
For real. So they decide that they're gonna be cordial with one another, and They're going to try to work on their relationship. Meanwhile, Bronwyn, Heather done rolled the bus over you. You have
Mm-hmm.
not a clue that she
At
has
all.
reversed this junk, put it in, like, she has done everything with this bus over you.
And she don't care.
And she does not care.
Like,
Bronwyn's
okay.
hair, whenever she talks, the flips just, they just move, and it just makes me laugh so hard. Because,
I love
girl,
her. I would like to see either her go like pixie. I think she could look cute pixie or longer. Like, I can't
ooh,
take the right under the air
a pixie would be
flip.
super cute on her.
Right? Bronwyn,
Yes,
if you're listening, please do
please.
like a Michelle Pfeiffer. Not Michelle Pfeiffer.
Mia
Michelle
Farrow.
Williams. That would be cute.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah.
really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's get to that. The
To the
socialite dinner.
socialite party.
A socialite in Utah. Get off of my TV.
A socialite party in Utah. The outfits were kind of all over the place. I had no clue what kind of party this was because the outfits were everywhere.
Right. And not a Negro in sight.
No.
Except Mary.
Brittany shows up to the party with
Jared.
her ex-fiance,
Mm-hmm. Her
boyfriend,
ex-fiance.
whatever this man is to her.
I mean,
Jared.
He's an opportunist because he did not really want to be in last season.
Mm-hmm.
But now, he wants to be on camera in public with her. Crazy.
Very
what
weird.
do you think you're going to get, Jared?
Very weird. Seth and Meredith show up. Seth cracks me
High
up.
as a kite.
He called the wall where they were handing the champagne. He called it a glory hole champagne wall.
Like, the thing with Seth is he's one of those people, it's like only your wife can deal with you. And I understand why. And that's why Meredith stays on those Xannies. Because she was laughing. Like, okay. I mean, it's like Brittany smelled Lisa walking in.
Yeah.
Like, she was like, Lisa's here. I can tell her the tea. Because, like, what are you doing?
The dramatic entrance for Lisa and John put me out of my misery.
It's because they really thought, like, we were waiting. I love Lisa, but I was not waiting for her like that.
At all. Okay. And I don't
She's
love
no
Lisa,
Nene Leakes.
So, okay. We get into the party. Now we're going to have these conversations. I don't care about any of the conversation. Bronwyn held her own with Lisa.
Oh, wow.
Bronwyn clocked in
to work, and she is that bitch.
She got busy.
I was not expecting that.
Lisa got busy saying reckless shit like she always does, but it was funny. Giving me the laugh of the day when she said, "You gout dick sucker."
Dick sucker. I fell out because, girl,
where did you come up with that?
Quick? I love it. And that is in my repertoire. Don't mess with me. Gout dick sucker. I love it.
Dick sucker is so unhinged. How did you come up with that?
Okay, because Todd is old. Usually old white men get gout. Bronwyn says she likes to suck dick.
We don't get, as Whitney says, Whitney killed me because she goes, I didn't know you got gout in the dick.
It's like, this is what Whitney's good for. It's like comic relief.
Yes.
But like, but unfortunately, that was one good lick. The other good lick is when Lisa imitated Bronwyn and her head nod. She was like, what, Bronwyn? Are you going to nod your head like this? I said, okay. Those two things were cute, but Bronwyn still drug her.
She did.
Oh
Bronwyn,
my, she wiped the floor with Lisa.
you
That's why she's a
handled it,
housewife.
girl. You handled it.
I was scared.
I was.
I thought she was gonna
So,
eat her up.
where do we go from here?
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Next week?
I don't even know what's gonna happen.
I can't remember what the preview said.
I should know. I just watched it like 4 hours ago.
I just watched it like 2.5 hours ago. Whatever. Moving on.
Yeah. Okay. What is it? Okay, Miami. Where do I even start?
I'm still not up.
Okay.
I'm still not up on Miami, so
So it's
I
Art Basel.
literally won't be watching until the reunion.
You're not really missing anything. It's Art Basel. Adriana's hosting a show. And like I'm just really glad that I'm not super rich because understanding the arts is crazy. Like it's so subjective. And half the time I'm like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. And
No.
y'all be paying $18,000 for someone to put their body print on an easel.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't
I'm
ever want
not
to be
into art.
that rich to
I'm
understand
not
that.
into art. I don't really care for it.
Yeah, no. Kiki, she's in a modeling gig. Her dad comes to visit. I'm sorry, if I hear one more time, Kiki, that you were kicked out of your house for being a model, I'm going to slam my head into a wall. And I'm not trying to be insensitive, but it's like, we get it. We get it. You were kicked out. You made it. Now you're reconnecting with your dad. You don't have to remind us every episode. And like, it is her story. So if that's what she wants to keep doing, I could absolutely fast forward. But I just think let's
Dial it
stop
back.
it. Yeah. Larsa's moving into her new house. It's $5.7 million. Great. If she does not give Kim Kardashian her old voice back, I'm gonna lose it. Like, let it go, Larsa. They don't like you anymore.
They don't want to be your friend.
You're not coming back from that, which is crazy. Like, I want to know really what happened.
They don't want to be your friend.
That's crazy. And let's get to the rat of the group. Julia. So they're decorating for Christmas. It's like I call the boys the little props because she's talking to her little props about their sisters as if they know who the hell they are.
Right.
Girl, they don't even know the kids. So her talking about, oh, this is for your sister and your sister used to love this. And they're just looking at her like, okay, anyway,
what
I want
even
the
is
chocolate.
a sister? What's a sister?
Exactly.
That's what they want to know.
Like, what? And okay, your kids choosing not to spend the holidays with you says a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually, kids will come home for the holidays, even if it isn't the best, because it's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
But a kid being like, I don't give a damn if it's a holiday, I'm not coming. Yeah, you fucked up. And I noticed it seems like Julia don't interact with the kids unless the camera's up. Because when she was ready to sit down, when the producer said, okay, it's time to sit down with Martina, she easily could have had the kids with her. No, threw them to the nanny. And I heard them kids screaming in the back. I don't have a problem with having a nanny. I really don't. But guess what? You are 100 years old and you decided to adopt these kids. I don't feel like you should have a nanny. That's just me. You decided this. So I feel like you don't get a nanny.
You decided to start over. How old is she for real?
She has to be like 50 something. Because if Adriana's 59, maybe like 56.
Okay,
so
53.
53. Right. That's crazy. To start over with a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old?
And Martina is 68.
Right. That's like my mom being like, hey, I'm going to adopt a 2-year-old. You're going to the loony bin is where you're going. Like, no, not happening. So Martina is okay, well, she's still mad at the girls, right? So Julia has talked to the girls, and the girls were saying it would have been different if you adopted the boys while we were in the house. And Martina is all mad and upset and saying, no, I don't understand that. Why would it be different? It would be different because it wouldn't have been a secret. It's
Right.
almost like they waited for the girls to leave and then decided, okay, like, let's just sneak these kids in here since the other two are gone. Like, and also they would have had time to adjust and they would have gotten to know the boys because at the end of the day, if two cute little black boys move into your house and they're now your adoptive brothers, you're not going to be mean to them. Well, I hope you wouldn't. But it's like once you see a kid, it's kind of like, okay, like it's real. We all live in the same house now. We just have to move forward. But if they've moved out, like they don't have to get over it if they don't
Right.
want to. Right?
True.
So uh, they are weird as usual. Now, Lisa, I love how delusional she is. Like, she really wants to be married. So Jody plans a nice private dinner, and Lisa's like, you know, I would really love to get married again. I just think I'm too old to be a girlfriend. This is just what I want. And Jody's like, pause. Obviously, I want to be with you, but you just got divorced. And since
Right.
we've been together these past 2.5 years, you've been going through legal shit. So, like, give it a break, right? And he is essentially like, I'm not going to propose to you until you work on yourself. Because the issue that they were having is whenever something happened to Lisa, she would take it out on Jody and be mean to Jody. And he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna marry you if that's how you're gonna act. And he like even gave her like, you can go to therapy, you could read books, like you can do it on your own. And I thought that was really nice because he's pushing her to be better for herself. And I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
Jody, period. You're starting to grow on me. I did not like him in the beginning, but this scene did change me. So it's our Basel. What's her name? Adriana's throwing the party. Everybody looks great. Gertie, you missed the mark again. Um, I I don't know what it is. Like I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. So yeah. Um,
I don't know what to say.
Neither do I.
She
So
has to she
Stephanie,
needs to hire a stylist. That's
right.
it.
Sometimes you can't do it all yourself. And
No.
that's okay to admit. Like I
Right.
would probably hire a stylist. Not
Right.
my first season, maybe my third season. Um, I don't want to put all that money if I'm only going to be a one season wonder,
One and
you know.
done. Yeah.
But it's time. So Stephanie and Marisol sit down and have a conversation because it, there's still drama between them, and so they resolve it. And then Stephanie says, "There's nothing tacky about Stephanie. So whatever the hell her last name is, Shojai." And I laughed out loud. I said, "Nothing is tacky about you."
Everything is
Okay.
tacky about you.
Everything. You give
Everything.
off tacky. So that made me laugh out loud. Now, here's where things get really weird. Um, we find out who wrote the math equation on the cake, and it was Kiki. But I'm like, Kiki, why would you do that? If you just got over a fight with Adriana about calling her old, why would you do that on her cake? So I don't even know how this gets started, but Adriana heard somewhere that Kiki called her racist. And so Adriana is running over to her black friends and being like, this person said I'm racist. Do you think I'm racist? I have all these beautiful black women around me. I can't be racist. I said, Adriana, you should just shut up.
Rule
Like
number
nobody
one,
thinks
you cannot do that. You should
right,
not do that. What are you
right.
doing?
And like, I think she did it because she was just so frazzled. But like, if someone says you're racist, You don't go around and say, well, I have a black friend.
I have
Okay.
black friends.
Yeah, just say that you're not. Okay. And uh, this episode was weird. It's a season finale next week. So
Perfect. I can't
this will
wait
be
to watch
wrapping
the
up.
reunion.
I saw the preview. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, because that's the
I think
only
it'll
thing
be
I'm going to
good.
watch. I'm done with the rest of the season. Like, nothing's happening. I promise every time I sit down to watch this
Yeah.
show, nothing's happening. So I'm done. I'm literally done.
We need Dr. Nicole back because I think if Dr. Nicole was there and what's her name? Julia threw that glass of water on Gertie, this would have been a better season because Dr. Nicole don't play about Gertie. Like, she was the sense. She was the only one with a working brain. So, truly. We'll see what happens, y'all. We will see what happens.
We'll see. All right, you guys, your favorite sports reporters are back. And
Yay.
I've been seeing y'all in them comments saying we haven't even given stats or anything like that. Now,
Well,
wait a minute. Here's what we're not
right.
going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Our stats are not related to the game, okay?
Thank you. Our stats are messy since birth stats. So
Thank you.
get into it.
Thank you. Get into it. These are, remember, we watch the NFL like it's a reality show. So we have
Period.
characters that we like and we have characters that we don't like. And we're here to critique on certain things.
Absolutely.
So our stats, we're given the stat lines just in a different way, okay? Messy babies.
And listen, the girls who get it, and the girls who don't. Sorry.
Period. Now, we're usually here to talk NFL. I just want to really fast give a shout out to Asia Wilson because
Yay.
she just got her fourth. You kill me with the clap.
Let me go ahead and exit the soundboard.
She just received her fourth league MVP, which is like super historic for my girl.
That's crazy.
She is the only person to do it. So we're just rooting for you, Asia. I love you so much. I love you. Let's go to the NFL. Your dreaded conversation. We're gonna keep this short this week.
So, Ravens, I think I said this last week. We win as a team and we lose as a team. So, the one thing that I have to say is like that play where Lamar threw the ball to Derrick Henry. And then Derrick Henry tried to throw it to someone who was in the touchdown area. What the fuck were you thinking? And thank God it wasn't intercepted. Like, just the look on everybody's face, the way the ball was thrown. I said, okay, it's time for me to go to bed. Like, I can't go to bed anxious. I'm shutting off the TV and leaving. And like his face, that's what sent it. I wasn't even mad. Like, I was laughing, but he was just kind of like, what the fuck did I just do? Like, you had the ball. You're Derrick Henry. Why wouldn't you just ram it in for a touchdown?
Well, I don't know, but he threw a huge temper tantrum on that bench over there.
As I would too. I would throw myself off the rafters. Like, how could I? And you know what? Now y'all better shut the hell up about Mark Andrews. I'm so sick and tired of you freaks always bringing up Mark Andrews. Those commentators, it's on site when I see you. End it. He made a mistake. That was last season. We're in this season. Stop coming for him. Okay?
Okay.
And I said because I'm like, imagine how he feels. Okay?
I did a horrible job this week with my job because
Fired.
I did not watch any football.
That's okay. This week
I did not watch much football.
I mean,
Um,
I think the biggest things were the Bengals and the Vikings. Vikings won at 48, Bengals lost at
blowout.
10.
Blowout.
Crazy.
Um, how about those Falcons? Woo.
Okay, so I thought it was a joke. When they were doing the halftime rundown, I said, "What?" And then I had to do some thinking. So remember how Kirk Cousins, he was the quarterback last
Yeah.
season for most of the games. They took him out because they thought that he wasn't doing well. There was never a game where there was at least not 3 points on the board. This Michael Penix Jr., whatever the hell his name is, are you blind? Were
He
you
might
sleeping
be.
on the field? In
He must
all
have
my
been.
days, I have never seen an NFL game with 0.
It was quite sad. Um,
Golly.
the the Chiefs and the Giants. Okay, so never am I gonna root for the Giants, but
I thought they had it.
golly gee, I was sitting here. I did not watch the game, but I said, Lord, show yourself, reveal yourself in the Giants tonight.
Please.
But you know what the Lord is doing? He's revealing that he really works in overtime because that
Bunkirk.
butt fucker.
Period. And you know what?
How do your job, sir,
You
is
know
to
what?
be a kicker, and
No.
you ain't kicking shit.
Because let me tell you something. God does not like ugly. You say you're such a Catholic. That speech that you gave at that graduation, God does not like ugly. You will never make another fucking field goal in your career again.
Ever.
You're fired.
And because you hang out with the man who says you're fired because you want to be all up in his booty hole.
That demented booty hole, crazy. That's crazy.
Look at you now. Look at you now. And you know who else is feeling it? Bosa from the 49ers.
Oh, really?
Tore his ACL. He's out for the season.
Dang.
Y'all, the repercussions for your actions, it's coming. It is coming.
Look, it started with Justin Tucker last year, and it's going downhill now, y'all. You guys got to keep it together.
It is coming. The Eagles versus the Rams. The Rams were putting a beating on the Eagles.
That scared me. Not gonna lie.
They were kicking their ass. I was like, woof.
I know.
Oof. And then out of nowhere, big boy Jordan Davis said, not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
He said, not on my watch. I got this, and I'm going to run. I'm going to haul my big ass down this field to make this touchdown.
Oh, my gosh.
So, great ending for the Eagles. Great win for the Eagles.
Period. Listen, y'all did your thing, and yeah, I do just want to say this. I feel like everyone talks about the Ravens the same way every single year. But then by the end of the season, then they got their foot in the mouth.
Yeah.
Because I went back and looked at the stats. We lost 5 games last year. Can everyone just be quiet?
Well,
we still have 15 more weeks.
They can't be quiet because for some reason they hate Lamar Jackson. Like, he's not a good quarterback.
I don't understand the Lamar hate. Just say you're jealous.
Yeah.
Okay. Just say you can't even run a 16-minute mile. All right? It's okay to be a loser.
Do you want to run a mile in 16 minutes? How?
It should be 8.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about anything.
No, because over 8 minutes, like in high school, that was the benchmark. Is 8 and under. So 16 minutes, you should be at the 2 mile mark, but you're still
Okay.
on your second lap. Are we getting into outfits this week? Or
Fashion.
one last thing, Amon,
Amin Ra.
Amin Ra. That little shimmy really pissed me off. And it was personal. If I wasn't being subjective, you had fun. But personally, where I was at, pissed me off. So
His little booty cheeks were just like moving. I was like, oh my gosh.
he threw that wham in a circle. And if it was any other team, I would have said, clock it, period. I love it. But not
Here
this
was
week.
my issue with Amin Ra. Do you know anything about him?
I know that he's half German. He speaks fluent German.
Okay. So he's half German and his dad is an old ass black man. Okay. So he grew up some in Germany, some in California, but like his mom put him in all these types of schools for like enriched learning.
Mm-hmm.
When he made that touchdown and he goes into the camera and says, I run this shit, nigga.
Okay. See? Because, look, we're sitting on the couch. I said, oh, now, wait a minute. If they didn't do this whole special on you in Germany having a good old time, maybe I wouldn't have looked at you side-eyed, but what'd you say?
I said, do you run this shit, nigga? Like, what
I
are we talking about?
could, and
Oh.
I'm just looking like, okay.
It was weird.
Surprised.
But
Very
okay.
weird.
Whatever. I'll let you run this shit.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I feel like with biracial kids, they get to choose. It can go 3 ways. They choose one side, the other side, or they say they're interracial. So he's just a black man who speaks German. I feel like that's how he looks at it.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
He's not an interracial. So when he said, nigga, I run this shit, I was just kind of like, all right.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, if
I know
he
what
was,
you mean.
okay.
I know exactly what you mean. I just was like, on TV?
Right.
This is Monday Night
I thought
Football.
they had a delay.
Why you cussing like that on TV? Whatever. So NFL outfits. I personally feel offended by some of them. When I see some of these outfits, I'm like, ooh, did you get dressed in the dark? Like,
I mean, like, what's
this
going
should
on?
be a crime. Okay. So I'll give my best dressed first.
Okay.
I always love a Devontae Smith outfit. He is always gonna come in his Sunday's best, looking sharp, just dressed to the nines. Love him. Down. You know what? This is not an outfit. It's hair. I text you this. I love when Lammy does his twist out.
And you know what? I'm jealous. I said no man should have that much hair. What do you need it for?
His hair is just beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I said, wow. I love when he does his twist outs, and he had a twist out this game.
Yeah. And the shaping was beautiful. Like,
okay,
he just takes care of himself.
And I just watched an interview with him where he had pimple patches on, and I said, gosh, he just needs to see a better dermatologist.
But his skin has gotten significantly better. Like, this season, he's been using niacinamide. I can tell. Dark spot. Dark spots are being lifted. Lamar, you're doing great, sweetie.
Okay, do you have anyone that you would like to give best dress to?
the person you said, Devonte Smith.
Okay, Smitty.
I think that's it. I'm looking at the pictures now. Ew. Who was that?
And I'm sticking with Eagles players for my best and worst dress.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not seeing.
They didn't. I don't see. GQ usually will post outfits, but they didn't really. You know who I also didn't like? Okay, worst dress.
Patrick
I
Mahomes looks like a fucking sardine.
Derrick Henry. I'm not a fan of his wardrobing.
Let me
Also, I
see.
feel like he uses braiding hair on his hair. You can
Allie, get the fuck R. Bro. And I don't know why it's taking me out, but like, okay.
You can kind of see where the braiding hair ends.
What picture are you freaking looking at?
No, it's just when I watch the games, I can tell.
Oh, you mean to like feed into the cornrows?
Yes.
You know what?
Oh my
Having
god.
that, that took me out. I don't know why you would ever want dreadlocks playing football.
They just seem so heavy. Oh
Especially
my god.
his, like, always braided and stuff.
Pat does look like a
Okay.
sardine. He does. This suit is so ugly on him.
Wait, why can't I freaking find it?
I just love that he's walking in like he is hot shit.
I mean, eh, he. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just. Like, come
Um
on.
Another nicely dressed person. And this is just because I think this man is just so attractive. He could never wear anything that's wrong. AJ Brown. AJ Brown is so fine to me.
Really? I think
He's
he's
just
cute.
he's just a nice chocolatey man.
I like that he reads. That's what gives him. That's what takes it over the edge.
Okay. Now we have Jamar Chase for worst dress. What is the
Absolutely.
deal with these pants? Like, I don't understand why the girls are wearing these like
Bell
loose leg
bottoms.
pants.
And
Yeah.
wait, is this on GQ? What Instagram are
I'm
you
on
on?
NFL Instagram.
Oh, they posted there. Okay, you guys. So
Yeah.
get your phones out. Oh, you probably already have your phone out. Well, go to the NFL. Okay.
And look at these outfits. Another one of my least favorite looks. He plays for the Eagles. I sent you the picture earlier. I just don't understand the outfit.
It was a choice. And like I said, it kind of took me a second because I said, okay, that's a crew neck sweater, but his forearms are out.
It's a
What's going
crew neck
on?
sweater that also looks like it could be a crop top sweater with
Girl,
jorts,
it's the
Doc Marten
jorts.
loafers, and black socks.
Loafers were eating.
The loafers
You know
do eat,
what?
but the outfit is not cohesive.
Right. Too many outfits on one body at one time is
Thank
the best
you.
way I could describe it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
too much.
It was a lot happening with that outfit.
And there's always next week. We have 14 more
Room
weeks.
room for improvement. Mhm. Yeah. Um So that's all I have.
Yeah, I mean, this week
Who cares about the outfits when all we should be caring about is the football that's being played on the field?
I'm not watching. Yes, I'm watching for the competitiveness, but I'm also watching for grown men in leggings to jump on each other.
Yeah. We're here
I
for the
don't
plot
mind looking
line.
at that.
The plot
Period.
line. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And I'm here for the drama outside and off the court.
Outside with
Or
Stefan Diggs.
inside. They're what?
Outside with Stefan Diggs allegedly having 3 women pregnant right now.
Hey. What? Wait. Okay, he's gay. There's no reason a straight man would be slinging his D all over and getting 3 women pregnant. So he has hood triplets. That's crazy. And I hope that money doesn't dry up because you have a lot of kids to take care of. Wow.
Yeah, the allegations are not looking good for Cardi B's man right now. Because one of the allegations against him is that he drugged this man.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jerked off
Okay.
in front of him.
Whoa, whoa. Where is Elliot Stabler and Olivia Benson? Heinous crimes are happening. Heinous. Oh my God. And he play for, he plays for the Patriots. I was about to say, in a criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. He's disgusting. So he drugged a man.
Yeah, these
Masturbated in front of him.
Allegedly.
For what? So he's into necromancy? Is what I'm getting at? Because why do you need to drug a man to masturbate? Okay. Allegedly.
These are all allegations. This is all alleged that he is out here slinging his D with men and women.
Wendy, where are you when we need you?
Wendy,
Golly.
please get
Come
better.
on, birthday twin.
I need Wendy to report these stories.
Oh my. Could you, in this day and age, nah. People just couldn't do it. There's a reason.
They could not.
There's a
handle
reason
it.
for everything.
They
Should
could
be
not
canceled.
handle it. They could not handle it. But I need somebody to go off about these things. Like I need somebody who's going to talk about this Cardi B getting pregnant by this man. This man
Crazy.
supposedly having 2 other women pregnant. Because so Cardi announced that she was pregnant, and then it was like 2 days later he was spotted at a hospital with a car seat, pulling out the car seat. But this obviously is not for Bel Khalil's baby.
Right. And she's okay with it. So, Cardi, what the fuck? You made a whole album dissing Offset, and now you turn around and do the loop-de-loo, and you end up in the same situation.
But
Am I missing something?
girl is still married to Offset. She just had a baby with him last year.
Yeah.
That new baby is a year old. So now you're pregnant with this football player's baby? It's too much going on.
Well, the thing for me is like protection. Where the hell are the condoms? You know how kids are made.
You would think that Cardi was like 12 years old out here just fucking whatever,
myrtle.
raw.
That's the thing for me is like, you don't even know this man. It doesn't matter how famous someone is. You don't know that man.
Well, now she's got a baby with that man.
Okay, that's crazy.
All right,
Made
anything
a whole
else?
Album. I will be wasted next week. I'm going to get blasted, okay? Sunday, the 28th.
Oh, because y'all played the Chiefs.
I will go live on TikTok and I will be blasted. I just can't be sober for this one.
Yeah. Because it's going to be a
I may
headache.
lose it.
It's going to be a headache for you.
And thank God it's at 4:25, so I can decompress after. But
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to drink. If you guys have any tips on what I should drink, alcohol-wise, not bleach. I'm not one of those. But all right, guys, I think that's where we're going to leave you. Bye, messy babies.
Bye, messy babies.
If you loved this week's mess, don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe where you get your podcast. Born messy, staying messy. Bye.